Welcome to another episode of Not for the Weak-Minded. This obelisk is a symbol in plain sight. It has dualistic meanings because it comes from a time period which they've lied to you about. This has to do with knowledge of the ancient past and the literature of which the Bible comes from. A lot of the sources in it, anyway, come from, let's say, the Sumerian and Babylonian literature. This spans 3,600 years of time itself, as that is based on the stars. The story of Jesus relates to a story in the Sumerian literature and how one of the gods' sons died for the sins of humanity. And in that story, his body parts got chopped up into pieces and spread across the earth. The followers of, let's call it Jesus, the Mutsi, same story, found their body parts, but one. All body parts but one. Today, that body part is hidden in plain sight. And so, the obelisk, albeit it is an obelisk, it is also representing a phallus worship. And so I'm going to show you other things later on to prove the point that, you know, it's not just obelisks that they're putting up to symbolize the story. But this obelisk itself, you must have to bear in mind, it has been placed in a park that's for children. So it's a very dark symbol of a penis in a play school. You know? So this is what I need to try to say about the duality of this symbol. Is it's also a representation of free energy. In the ancient past, they had electricity. They had free wireless energy. Again, that's something they don't really want you to know about in the education system. And today, all over Facebook, all over YouTube, you have people that are still all over the television that people trust, like me, I did for a long time, like people on Ancient Aliens, when they're all part of deception too. You know, Eric von Daniken, and a lot of these things have been thought about well in advance. You know, these people are groomed to be there, to do their roles. And so I've got a great deal of proof about these things, what I say, particularly of Ancient Aliens, and how that whole thing's been an agenda. And so the education system's just ignored and censored everything. The people that have looked around the education system are now trustworthy because they're going, look, the education system's lied, just the same as I am. But the people that are doing it today, not 3/4 of them can't be trusted, because they're still using a very, very selective process in order to convince you of something that it could never be true. That being aliens coming from space, you know, from Mars. So, albeit I've just gone around a hell of a lot of stuff, this symbol in Newcastle has dualistic meaning, and it's something that you need to know. Obviously, they got a lot of knowledge from Egypt, by culture, too. And this is what they've been using and hiding from you. This is the occult, the hidden knowledge. Only the initiated can really know the truth about what's really going on, and none of you are initiated. I certainly ain't. I had to learn it. And every single one of us has to learn the truth, because we're not initiated. We're never going to be, and you never really want to be. So this obelisk has a hell of a lot of history attached to it, and I started doing some research, and it's for another video entirely, and I need to put it together in a way that is just going to blow your mind to the level of these people's control over all of us, and how through time they've manipulated nation to put nation against nation, you know, divided our minds, put against each other by race, so that they can create a new world order against creation while emulating everything to do with it their own way. Technology designed by evil in a corrupt system of lies is something that you need to really be aware about today, because you're putting technology into body, and that is a mistake. Do not put technology into your body, because it's designed for a purpose well in advance, because it's military. Much more to come on this obelisk. Please share, like, comment.